Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, let's learn a Python program, that is write a Python program to triple all numbers of a given list of integers. Use Python map. So given a list of integers as input to the Python program, so your task is to triple all the numbers of a given input list, and this you have to perform using the Python map function. So this is the problem statement. So before going to the solution, so let's understand what exactly is a map function. So map function is a function that takes two input argument. First input argument is a function name. So in our case, so we'll be defining a function to triple all the numbers of a given list, and the next is a iterable. So in our case, the iterable will be a list, and the return value, that is a iterator, so it returns an iterator. So we will be again converting it to a list. So this is the functionality of how map function works. So it tries to apply this function on each and every item of a iterable that we pass. So once we are done understanding the map function, so let's try to write a solution for this. So first let's try to write a function to triple all the numbers of a given list. So let me use the lambda function. So let's use triple. So this is a function name, and let me use the lambda keyword and pass the x. So this is each item of a list, that is for x. So what we do is we have to triple the number, that is x multiplied by 3, and we have to return. So this is the lambda function that we are defining, and instead of lambda function, so you can also define a function that is def triple, and let's pass a x value, and you have to return x multiplied by 3. So this is a normal function. You can also use this function instead of the lambda function. So let me delete this. Yeah, so once we define the function, so now we need to get the input list from the user. So let's take a length variable and this length, and use the input function call to ask a user to enter list length. Enter list length and then convert it into an integer type. So using the type conversion, so once we are done getting the length, so let's take a empty list of numbers. So list1 is my variable and initialize it to an empty list. So now we need to fill this list by asking a user to enter the given integers. So let's use the for loop. For underscore in, let's iterate from 0 to the list length. So let's take a length variable, and from 0 to list length, so we'll be using the range function. So once we keep iterating, so let's take a temp item and use the input function call to ask a user to enter list item, that is an integer. So let's give colon, and again let's convert it into an integer type using the type conversion. So once we keep getting the list item, so we need to append it. So let's take a list1 variable and use the built-in function append, and let's pass the temp, that is a list item, into it. So this will keep appending the list1 until the iteration reaches the end, that is the list end. So once we are done, once the for loop is done, so let's call the function that is triple, and this you have to call using the map function. So let's take another list2 to store the iterator, and we will not be storing the iterator, instead we'll be converting it. So let's use the map function, and we need to pass the function name, that is triple, and again we need to pass a iterable, so that is a list1. So this is the input list given by the user. So once we are done, so the return value of map function is a iterator. So let's convert into list. Yeah, so iterator will be converted to a list and it will be stored in list 2. And let's print the input list as well as the triple of a given list. So let's use a print function and let's say original list is, let's give colon, and here, so in the comma, so let's give list 1, and let's use again the print function, and here let's print triple of given list is, let's give colon, and again use the comma and let's print the list 2. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to triple all the numbers present in the given list of integers using the Python map. So let me execute this. So enter the list length. So I have 3 items in my list. So let's say 1, 2 and 3. So you can see the original list is 1, 2, 3 and the triple of a given list is 3, 6, 9. So let me re-execute it. So enter the list length. So let's give 5. Let's give 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and yeah. So this is the 5 elements. So you can see original list is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and triple of a given list is 15, 18, 21, 24 and 27. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to triple all the numbers of a given list of integers using the Python map function. So I'll give this code in the description of this video. So that's it in this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Bye.